Okay, it's April 28th, Wednesday. We're going for a ride over to the old Marlborough Depot and the old, I think it's B&M rail trail. Not really sure. I'll look into it. And the site of the old Trestle. It's ridiculously nice today. Mostly sunny. In the low 70s. Quite comfortable. Slowing down. Traffic. Okay, we are now on the top of Frost Hill, heading down Frost Hill Road. A flower truck. Oh, there's a nursery up on the right. I didn't know they had a truck. We are at the old asylum. Taking a right on Jewett Street. What a nice day. Now we're coming to the intersection of 101, which is New Hampshire's east-west highway. Looks like there's some construction up here. Wow, line of traffic, but only one way. Well, we'll get a break in a minute. I think we're going. Away we go. headed west on 101. We're going to take a right onto Depot Street, which goes to the depot. What a surprise, huh? I know normally you think of depots right in town, but this one's a climb up a 10% grade. Probably more up here a little ways. I saw a slow-moving vehicle in front of us, but maybe we'll catch it here. No? Yep, I think it's somebody on a motor scooter or an e-bike. Not sure which. Now the depot is right up here. You can see a large culvert on the as we walk by on the right. Now the depot is right up here on the right, but there's no real remnants of it. Except the no trespassing sign. Here we go. We're on the old railroad bed. My clinometer says we're going down. Pretty steep. Almost a 5% grade. That's either inaccurate on my clinometer or really steep railroad track. Could be 4.5. It's a little wet from all the rain. whether we're gonna walk this. Right on. I think we're gonna. We can probably ride it. Let's ride it. Going over one stick, around another one. Keep going straight. This little spot washed out last year, but there's still enough to get over it safely. Boy, it's nice down here. Quite a fill on. We're on a side hill, cut on the right and fill on the left. Another ledge cut. Ooh, I see horse tracks. Yeah, more horse tracks. Man, I love riding on these old trails. There were a lot of old quarries up here. Oh, didn't get back. Okay, on the left is the old railroad bed. And we're gonna walk down there as opposed to riding my bike. You can see the quarried stone there on the right. It's everywhere up here. The bridge, I'll have to get the information and I'll insert a picture of the bridge. It was impressive. You can see where it's all fill here for this abutment on both sides. Pretty far down. And it looks like they had some water remediation there. Or maybe it was a road at one time. Not sure. There's some clearing down over on this side. can see the abutment ahead of us. And if you look past it, you can see we are up. It's a very high drop, or a far drop. Let's get up here. You can see, I'll show it over the edge, but it's quite a drop. So you can see that trestle was pretty far up in the air. All right, headed back. Okay, now we're going to be headed down the right-hand side of this rail trail, which this bike would go better if I turned the power on. There we go. Now down here a little ways is where I think they picked up the granite from the quarries. Which I think are up on the right. You can see a lot of stone up on the right-hand side. Pretty sure there were quarries up there. Back forward we go. That was a level area. Now we're going to head downhill again. What a beautiful day to be in the woods. Okay, straight ahead. That's where they used to load the quarry stone. I don't know if you can see that pile up there. There's quite a few roads up there. Someday I'm going to spend some time exploring. Now we're headed down to a giant gravel bank. There we go. We'll putz around here for a few minutes. Okay, now this is the weird thing I wanted to come down and see. There's all this stone with these big pieces of black plastic on them, which I do not understand. There's also a lot of wood chips. I really don't understand what's going on here. Somebody's been back here with a loader, it seems. I don't think I'll cross through that. I'll go through the grass. Oh, maybe it's grass. It's soft. Oh well. We did it. Well, here's their digging up sand. All right. I'm going to take my glasses. Now I'll head back down. You can see the sand up there on the left. I'm gonna catch my breath here. What gear am I in? 3, that's good. We'll try right here. More power. There we go. Made it. Well, I was wondering if there'd be some change. I guess that's wood chips on there, not stone.
Okay, here we have another picture of the Great Marlborough Trestle. I think this is a great picture. The trestle was 600 feet long, and it says it was only 75 feet tall, but it looks more than that to me. The trestle was completed and was in service in 1887, and it remained in service until the 1938 hurricane, which was a real problem for this area. At that time, shortly after the hurricane, this rail was abandoned and the trestle was removed.
Those spruce trees. You don't see those too often. I just checked to see if it was still recording. It's hard to tell from the backside. Oh yeah, well we'll walk around right here. Let's turn around and come back. We just went by the railroad trestle. This is kind of the end of the road. Well, you can get around it, but we're not going to do that today. There, I made it. Now, if you can see on the left, I'll check it out more when we stop. You can see where the trestle is, and I think that's cut out for the road, is my guess. And they, this was probably filled in here. Let's lock up the bike and we'll go for a walk. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's see. We'll lock up the bike and we'll head on over here. And we can see the old, which I assume maybe was the only crossing at the time. It's about wide enough for one vehicle. And the abutment, and then across the road, directly across this road, which I assume they dug out. for the gravel, but I don't know that for sure. See, the easiest way up is let's go right up here. So I have traveled up that way with the bike, but it's there are a lot of trees across it, so I've never been back very far. But it would be interesting, an interesting hike. Some quite large, this is a big, large, well, maybe there's some cement in there too. Anyway, let's head up the other way and see the other abutment. Following a rough trail. All right, so we're on the track. You can see over there where the trail continued, the track continued. Now we head this way towards the other bridge abutment. Oh boy, who put this here? As you can see, there's quite an embankment here on the left, and on the right. Now you can see where the train just went off into space. All right, let's head back and continue our trek. Ooh. Thought it was a chuckleberry, but it doesn't taste like one. Probably deadly poisonous. This may be my last transmission. Okay, we're back on the road, back the way we came from on the rail trail. Now up here, when we get to it where it's clearing, we'll look on the right. And that's where the old trestle went over the area in Marlborough. It's kind of a swamp down there. Not sure why they went to all that trouble. They should have been able to go around. Now, if you can see over top of the trees, that's the hill where that trestle ends, where we were previously. Here you can see how deep it was. Turn the camera that way. Maybe not. It's a little bumpy there. I tried. You can get another look at it on the right. Somewhere over there is where we were on the other trestle. Road straight ahead, I've ridden up there, and it's pretty interesting. I need to walk around up there a little more. It looks like they had like a crusher. There's a lot of, looks like ground up stone up there. There's probably a quarry up there somewhere. Here we go up a steep hill. It's over 10%. Probably at least 12. Now we're back on the rail trail. I'm looking forward to, oh, I just see a black squirrel over on the left, my left-hand side, chasing a gray squirrel. That's one unusual thing we have here. In this area in New Hampshire, we have black squirrels. I know they're in the Midwest, they're common, or the northern Midwest, but I just started seeing them around here a few years ago. There's where the old railroad branched off to the bridge. Slow down a little bit for the water crossing. And I got a little wet on that one. Not too much traffic up here today. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Slow down a little bit. There we go. This bike is pretty rugged. They have the water. Okay, here we come to the back to the road. Now, I don't know how well you can see on the, so we'll be headed directly across the road. It's where the depot used to be, where all those friendly no trespassing signs are. Maybe I can find a picture. There, back on the paved road, but we're going to take a left and go up to Glenbrook Farm. The old railroad bed's right up on our left. Okay, there we go. Up or down in some lower gears here. At least two. Get us a little more horsepower here. See how we've had a lot of rain lately, so I don't know the condition of this road. So far, so good. Okay, we're going to cross the railroad bed right here. If you can see that no trespassing sign. We're going to take a switch back. And follow the railroad tracks down there on the right. I think we'll put it in low gear. Or at least 15%, probably more of a grade. Here we are at Camp Glenbrook. Whoop, there's a pond over there. We're swimming. All right, this must be Glenbrook. Excuse me. Now down here a little ways is where the railroad crossed over this road. It's hard to get to on a bicycle. Oh yeah, up on the left. There is a dot now. I don't know if I got a good shot of it last time. Maybe we'll go look in there. Let's do it.
Okay. Our video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed accompanying me on this ride. I really enjoyed making this video. This ride was filmed in Marlborough, New Hampshire. Marlborough is a small town in the southwest corner of the state. If you enjoyed this video, please respond with a like. And please comment with suggestions, corrections, or questions. If you know the mystery of the black plastic, let us know. For the future, I'm in the process of creating new videos, bike rides with historical significance. One will be the continuation of the train trail to Hancock. Another video that I am creating is dedicated to historic small water power turbines and water wheels used to power mills and make electricity. Hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.